We have one of the strongest pension systems in the country. It ain't broke. We don't need to fix it.
And the state agrees and says no changes are planned for the state's retirement system for now. A study many state employees were waiting for. It's out tonight. Good evening. I'm Eric Franke.
And I'm Sarah Carlson. That study is calling the state's retirement system stable and highly funded. New at 10, political reporter Jessica Arp has worker reaction and explains the recommendations.
Well, 3 state agencies were directed by the state budget to explore changes to the state's retirement system. That report is in, and it's surprising some workers. A highly anticipated report had a highly relieving result for some state employees who were concerned the changes were on the way for their retirement.
Yes, I was. And I'm glad to hear that they're not.
3 state agencies were directed to look at the state pension system and whether to offer a 401k style retirement plan or allow employees to opt out altogether.
There's pros and cons to both. Right now we think we have a plan that makes the most sense both for taxpayers and for the people who participate in it.
Department of Administration Deputy Secretary Chris Shanehair explains the report recommended neither, in part because of their risks, but also because the state system works well and was recently called the strongest plan in the nation. But they're not guaranteeing the plan will never change.
This should keep us in good stead for a while. But again, I don't want to leave the impression that we're just going to put the head in the sand and say this is good for the next 30 years. No, we'll need to continue to look at it. It may be good for 30 years, but we just want to make sure that we're always looking at it to make sure we're doing the right thing.
For 25-year employees like Deborah Stapleton, who may retire in a few years, it's good news.
Well, I don't know if it'll ever be reassuring enough. I think a lot of employees are going to be watching closely, but I find it very reassuring to hear that, yeah.
Shanehair specifically said the portability that 401k plans allow employees could be a reason they might want to change things down the road to stay competitive and attract a younger generation of workers that doesn't want to stay in one job for a long period of time. But he wouldn't say when this recommendation could be revisited or how long this plan will hold. For his part, the governor says he doesn't have any changes planned.
All right, Jessica Arp reporting tonight. Thanks, Jess.